Hello everybody, and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Hearts of Iron 4, playing as Legionary Romania. Soviets finally declared on us, and now we are gradually pushing them back with the help of the German Reich. It's not going quite as quick as I might have liked, in part because of tons and tons of attrition. No, I'm not going to assist you against the Allies. The attrition is very serious. It's making it so I can't get enough organization to push very rapidly against them. I'm very much considering getting logistic divisions just so I can reduce supplies. The funny thing is, this marshal already does have a supply consumption reduction. So you'd think he'd be slightly better, but nope, it's not a real thing. We are fighting for superiority over Ukraine, but we're not doing a great job because I have terrible interwar fighters. I don't have any air superiority to speak of. But we are gradually working toward getting better fighters. I'd like to at least destroy this airbase. He has 100-something planes that were there. Now they're all gone. Okay, we'll try finishing this area off, and then I need to assign some new orders. I'm having a hard time crossing this river right now. Okay, what I'm going to do then is probably delete these orders. I don't think these front lines are very helpful anymore. Let's instead draw a new offensive line. We're going to have to help the Germans over here, so let's go for something kind of like this. Grab all these victory points. And then get up to this river. That seems difficult, but reasonable. Alright, we're still being cautious and trying to conserve my manpower, but I don't feel like we're doing a very good job of it. I think we need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to knock the Soviets on their back heel. Some motorized. Sure. Why not? I'll take the free motorized. That's nice of you. Yes. Great. Still lacking the medium tanks. I am debating getting some more. We're also lacking a lot of infantry. Oh, sorry, artillery. Right. Let's get at least a bit more of this. Some more motorized. A little bit more rocket artillery, and then just focus on artillery, I guess? Yeah, it'll have to do for now. Alright, steel, one more here, and tungsten, one more here, using up some of our factories, but that's okay. Let's take a look at this war and see what people have lost so far. They've lost 2 million troops compared to my 165 and the German Reich's 350. I mean, that's pretty substantial. We have relatively equal numbers in the field, but they're losing way more. See what I mean about the Soviet Union being very inefficient with their troops? I mean, seriously, if I had that much infantry, like, holy crap, I'd annihilate all of you. But, no. Let's go for the decryption, because I think that they're starting to work on that. I was seeing some question marks earlier. Okay, we finally crossed the river. We just need to hold it now. And then we can start reinforcing from the sides. There we go, crossing the river here and here. Okay, now we're starting to make some progress. Good, 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 good. The Soviet Union fight here is going to take a long time, by the way. Do not kid yourself. This is going to take at least a couple more videos. Soviet Union is freaking massive with high national unity. They will not capitulate easily. Alright, come on, come on, come on. You guys need to get over here. Maybe we can cross this river too. They're trying real hard to hold it. There we go. There we go. Push it. Push it. Yes. Okay. No, don't give it up. What are you doing? I need to control this side of the river, you fool. Get over here. How are the supplies looking, by the way? Ah, well, we're having a bit of trouble there. Little trouble up by Minsk, but otherwise supplies are starting to come through a little bit better. That's one of the reasons my organization is going fairly well. His organization is relatively low, which means we are pushing pretty effectively against him. I'm afraid I'm still losing a lot of manpower, though. Not thrilled about that. Let's continue upgrading the close air support. So those will be two relatively modern fighters. I could start production of those once I'm done. Hopefully I get a lot of factories out of this, though. That is certainly the goal. If we can get a bit more defense here, I'd like to cut off his troops from some reinforcements. That would be good. Can you... This looks pretty weak. Can you crush him? Yes. Okay. So it's a little bit of an encirclement. Now, I think he's still getting some supplies, but he's not going to be doing great there. So far, so good. I don't see us losing ground anywhere substantial. Where are my tanks and what are they currently working on? I don't think they're working on anything. So, let's... Where's some good flat terrain that I can use and blitzkrieg through? I want to punch through something. Let's create a new front line right here. And then I will tell you to just straight up push through right here. And please get rid of your front line there. We have seemed to have broken things up a little bit. Break that all up. Deploy all of you here. Wait, did I? Oh, gosh dang it, I just deleted it. Ah! It's annoying. Alright, hang on. Pushing through flat terrain the best I can. We're going to go for a spearhead approach. Go ahead and get in position. And let's change your color, because I can barely distinguish you from the rest. There we go. That's better. That's way better. Okay. So yeah, get the tanks out of the way. Go for the flat terrain. You guys are lacking a little bit of supplies. You're also missing... Currently fighting at 59% strength, waiting on medium tanks, rocket artillery, towed artillery, and so on. Okay, I don't think we should be doing this. We need to go for reinforcements. Reinforcements are more important than creating new units. The units I have right now are not fighting very well. Yeah, that's going to have to be a top priority. We're starting to run out of things. Artillery, anti-air, rocket artillery, motorized, medium tanks, and a CO on. Not the best. Not the best I've ever seen. But at least we're not hurting too much for resources. I'd like to get a little bit more motorized, a little bit more anti-air, a little bit more rocket artillery. Really think we may want to set up another line of tanks. I'm going to go ahead and just get one set up. Don't really care about convoys, to be honest. Convoys, not that important. I'm not going for a naval game. Okay, you guys are in position. Nope, you're not. You're getting in position. Organization's quite high. You guys are currently fighting now at 75% strength. That's better. Could be worse. Waiting on motorized medium tanks, towed artillery, motorized rocket artillery. What's the speed of these things right now? Towed artillery aren't slowing you down. No, they're still 8 kilometers. Okay, we're fine. Oh, we never added in the maintenance company. Let's do that. That should be a bit more support equipment, but otherwise not too bad. Increasing their reliability. Very good. Save me some more tanks. Alright, you're not feeling nearly as confident as you were. It's partly because you're stuck on one bad front line. Hang on. Let's go ahead and do this. Spread out a little bit. There we go. Now he's feeling a lot better. Alright, go. Make it so. I demand it. Moscow is getting closer and closer every day. We've gained quite a bit of land thus far, so have the Germans. Working fairly well together, considering... Uh-oh. And now they're starting to lose some fights. Have to be careful about that. I'd love to get an encirclement right here. Actually, you know something? Alright, I hate to keep doing this to you guys at the tanks, but stop what you're doing, because I'm going to need to get some organization, because I think I can do some encirclement action right here. Every, 10, 20 troops that I can encircle and just crush is a huge bonus for me. We're starting to run low on manpower, by the way, which is upsetting. Nationalist Spain joins the Axis. You guys join the right units. Pretty soon we are going to have to go for service by requirement, whether I like it or not. How are we looking as far as construction and repair jobs? That's a lot to repair, lots of infrastructure. We're gonna have to just sort of keep on that for a while, I think. Okay. You guys are... Are you coming or what? Where are you? What are you doing? Get over here. I don't know why they're still sitting there. I definitely assigned them to that line, but they decided they didn't want to get involved. Nationalist Spain has joined the war. Nice. And the concave is broken. Okay. Tell you what. Everyone come here. The fall of Gibraltar. Okay. Spanish took that from the UK. All my tanks, get up here. We're going to try to do a big encirclement. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Let's find out. Go this way. Your organization is still fairly good, considering. Good. My organization's starting to fall across the board, though. Again, supplies are proving to be a bit of a problem. Okay, we took down another air base. That helps a little bit. Yeah, these lines are shifting around so fast I can't do much. Okay, tell you what. Frontline here. Go over here. Can you do that, and then we'll circle around? That seems reasonable to me. Alright, we'll wait. Free military factories. Let's go ahead and start making a little bit more medium tanks. We need a lot more artillery, so we'll work on that next, probably. Could use some rubber and some tungsten. Hi, United States. The UK has not been able to deliver anything, so let's stop with them and go for British Malaya. That's too much. There you go. Surprisingly, could use a little bit of oil. Alright, we'll work on it. But I'm hoping pretty soon we're going to go ahead and take a bit more from the Russians. Now, we do have a lot of partisans that are working against me, I think. These guys need to just start pushing through to Sevastopol. Let's free up these troops, I think. We need to go to recruiting some cavalry. Let's upgrade these guys to military police. There you go. They'll be relatively easy to train, so let's go ahead and get, let's say, 5 to start off, and we'll build it like a couple of times here. And once those are done, we'll create a garrisoning unit. Because right now, I don't like seeing this. Are you guys coming up here, or what? I think so. Yeah, they're going to be sabotaging infrastructure and stuff and cutting off supplies, which is what's killing me right now, so I do not want to have to deal with that. Upgrading the air bases, I'm going to say, is probably a low priority. Same with some of these civilian factories. Infrastructure's where it's at, man. Yeah, focus on the infrastructure. Get me supplies. Germans are making a push towards Moscow. Well, wish I could have been the one to do it, but oh well. Oh, Japan was not involved in this war, and China has capitulated. Holy crap, Japan. Wow. Good for them. Okay, we got a little bit more factory. Let's go ahead and do that. The efficiency builds up so slowly, that's part of my problem. No, get out of here. I'm already involved in that war, Japan. And they took a lot of stuff from China. People's Republic of China was annexed. A lot of things puppeted. A lot of things puppeted. Wow. Yeah, that's good for them. Okay, so I think our offensive line is gone. Let's now focus on a big concave toward Moscow. Let's see if we can get around some of these rivers and get over here. I need to start worrying about some of these victory points. We're going to need a lot of them. Go towards Sevastopol. You grab this. You go this way. There we go. How are we looking as far as our air? Not good in Ukraine currently. Not that Ukraine is the place we're fighting anymore. So, transfer all of you up here and fight in central Russia. While we're at it, let's create a new bomber wing. They're terrible, but they'll have to do. Close air support. Okay. What I can do is go to manage occupied territories, the Soviets. So right now I'm gentle with them, which reduces resistance. Also reduces local resources, manpower, factories, and so on. Could be really harsh on them, but then there's going to be a lot of resistance. I'm tempted to go for gentlest right now, simply because I don't have the forces to keep them down. So let's go for a gentle focus. But once I have some suppression units, we may want to consider doing that. Being more aggressive. Alright, tanks, go. Push, push, push. Decryption is done. Nice. 1941, you say. Guess it's time to start working on this stuff. Concentrated industry. factories. Actually, cancel the efficiency cap. Let's go for construction instead. I want to work toward repair speed. That'll be ever so slightly better. How are we looking as far as our supplies now? For the most part, we're doing pretty well. We're repairing things fast enough that we're not crushing ourselves in terms of supplies. We just have too many troops. But the wider the front line gets against the Soviets, the easier that's going to be. I want to start pushing around here. Forward observers is done. Very helpful. Recovery and organization. Nice. I want to start working my way around here, and we can try to hit Moscow. I also want to go this way because it's going to help reduce the supplies for everyone down here. We need to be careful about this. Let's create another front line here and assign a couple of infantry. I want to make sure he doesn't cross the strait and start getting me from behind. They came from behind! Alright, we're running low on manpower. Do I go for extensive conscription now? Oh, let's see. Debombing? None of these are very good. I guess Special Forces, maybe. Chief of Navy. Air superiority would be good. Let's go for that. Not that I have a lot of good planes right now, but even so. I hope to eventually, someday. Let's go to production. Let us add in a new fighter. Do I want to spend... Let's go ahead and create a variant ahead of time. I'm going to try increasing my agility, which affects how easy it is to hit another plane and how easily it can avoid being hit. I think agility is king, honestly, when it comes to these planes. We'll also increase their range, and we need a little bit more reliability. That's the best I can do. So their range goes up, so I can get further, hit more stuff. Agility goes up, so I can hit other planes better. And it doesn't hurt my reliability at all. That's not too bad. Let's go ahead and start working on that variant. I'm going to want to start working on a full factory line for that if I can. You are not feeling very confident about your troops. And that's because a lot of them have no organization right now as they deploy. Not sure what you think you're doing there. Unfortunately, we didn't catch anybody in an encirclement, but that's okay. Yeah, supplies, supplies, supplies. Let us cautiously start pushing forward. Wherever you think you can easily win a fight, which apparently was in a lot of places, so go ahead and start making that push. Tanks are moving in. They're doing okay. Could be better, could be worse. Keep routing their organization, I think you'll be fine. Gotta make my way toward Moscow. If I had a lot more organization, I would probably consider just taking the tanks and saying, screw it, go, go, go. Forget this whole front line crap. Speaking of which, forget this whole front line crap. Go like this. Yes. Okay, start pushing. Trying to split his forces the best I can. Grab some of these victory points. Again, Soviet Union takes forever to capitulate. Forever. You gotta go all the way up here and grab everything down here. It's not fun. I don't like fighting the Soviet Union. They're supposed to be tough, though, right? Okay, we're running out of manpower. I'm gonna go ahead and start working towards service by requirement now. That should give me an extra 5%. That's another 1,000,000 men. It's gonna have to do. Again, I don't want to be wasteful with my manpower, but we're just gonna have to work with it. Artillery. We cannot fight at full strength if I can't get some more artillery. Division reinforcement, 2,000 units. How did I fall so far behind in reinforcement? Same with motorized, for that matter. Okay, we finished close air support. Good. So we got some planes. That's good. 1941. I guess we go ahead and work toward assembly line production. Try to increase that cap a little bit. But what I really want is to increase my efficiency growth. That's what's hurting me. Good news is we actually have some supplies here for once. So we're going to start being able to push aggressively. Oh, hallelujah! Missing equipment production. Tactical bombers. Oh, I don't... No, that's fine. Close air support. I guess... how does this work on close air support? Yeah. Let's create a very small variant and get at least some factories going for that. Just get, you know, the efficiency building up. You need to be more aggressive here because they have, like, no organization at all, and you can push. Dude, you can push so much. Reduce your front line, though. I don't care about this. None of that matters right now. Alright, we're working towards Stalingrad. Stalingrad? Whatever. Moscow is currently in the process of getting surrounded. This is where things are going to get really tough, though, because as we know historically, as Napoleon and Hitler both tried to take on Russia, they got to Moscow, but afterwards, the bitter cold and the lack of supplies would destroy their armies, and the Russians would then sweep in afterwards. I'd rather not be a repeat of history. I'm also getting very tired of losing so much manpower, but as a small nation, I'd have to look at that manpower and just be like, it's so bad. Hey, atomic research is done. Cool, nukes. 1943, we could work on nuclear reactors. And experimental rockets, but it's going to be a little while before that happens. Do I want to start researching radar, or how about a doctrine? That could be pretty good. Making progress there. Anti-air, make that better, maybe? Armor, we could start working on an upgrade to the medium tanks finally. Not that I necessarily want to build them yet, but... Let's just make our anti-air better for now. I don't know if I can necessarily afford to change up production too much. Alright, we have some unassigned divisions. More tanks. Alright. We're actually starting to build a fair number of them, which is great. What are we missing here? Just artillery. Yeah, I don't really care if the cavalry are good at fighting, so let's deploy them now. And what I'm going to do is assign you to somebody new. We're going to create, get a general in charge. Someone weak, doesn't matter. Where do we have some resistance? In a lot of places. So, let's garrison these areas, I guess. And your primary goal is just to attempt to lower resistance. Seem reasonable? I think it seems reasonable. Something like this will have to do. We don't have nearly enough cavalry for it, but eventually maybe we can get that. As far as training, let's actually set you up to this. And everyone wants to be teal color for some reason. We'll just make you white. There we go. Alright. I don't know what kind of ships you guys have here. We don't have any radar. Could send my navy out. Of which I basically just have a couple destroyers and a submarine that have no training at all. They're just fresh. Submarine. Eat fresh. I don't know. A little bit of that going. Some more medium tanks would be good. But we really need more artillery and some more motorized. I am shocked that artillery is the stuff that's killing me. Didn't expect that. How am I losing so much artillery? I don't know. Air superiority, non-existent. And we do not have a lot of planes left, unfortunately. Okay, tiny bit of suppression going on here in Kiev. Lots of things currently have been sabotaged. That sucks. Low priority, though. Focus on the infrastructure for the supplies. We're still on a repair focus, so... We're trying to repair things nice and quick. Would like to get my mountaineers down here. That's a lot of mountains. Do I have enough troops, by the way, to... No, I can't quite start fabricating against Turkey. And even if I did start doing that, I'm fairly confident, because I'm in the Axis, that the Allies would defend them. So, that's not good. Guarantee their independence and stuff like that. Stalingrad, getting close. Moscow, getting real close. Alright, tanks. You guys are going to go over here. And then into Moscow. Okay, we're going to sneak around from behind. That's what we're doing. Screw your battle plan. You're taking forever. Okay? Just go, go, go. We're going to get Moscow. Japanese army embraces Nanshinrong. I don't exactly know what that means. Don't really remember. I'd like to get Leningrad, too. Would it be possible to start pushing toward that? Because I know that that's going to be another capital for them. Oh, hi. I guess we'll keep defending this, but I don't want to have to... whatever. I guess it's fine. Let's try to weaken them up a little bit, though. They don't have... They shouldn't get much in the way of support. If I could take this fort, they'll run out of supplies as if they were encircled. And eventually we'll be able to just straight up kill them. Which would be good. What I would like to do now is cut these guys off. Is that possible? Traveling over mountains isn't exactly easy. We do have some mountaineers. Let's see if I can cut these guys off. That's a tank and quite a few divisions that are just looking for death. Running out of organization again, though. But let's see if we can grab Moscow. Getting real close. Here we go. Coming in from behind. We're gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Come here, Moscow. Struggling a little bit here, actually. Let's see. Can I get you to just grab this so we can get an official encirclement going? And we're kind of close to that already. Go to Moscow. Everyone to Moscow. Nothing else matters. Yeah, he can't hold it. Alright, their capital is about to go down. Say goodbye to Moscow. Okay, with Moscow down, that leaves Stalingrad as the new capital. Before they can reinforce that, let's go ahead and start pushing on it. Because that's where a lot of their resources and supplies and stuff are going to come from. Then there's going to be Leningrad up here, which I really want to take. Let's see if I can help with that. You are encircled. Go, see if you can get that port down. Go. Freaking encircle like heck, man. Don't let them get supplies. Keep their organization nice and low. Oh, hello, horsies. You got 4 cavalry with... Aw, they're military police. How cute. I tried doing things like that too, Soviets. Alright, we're actually full on artillery. I'm debating getting more. Oh, wow, we've got a lot of forts all of a sudden. Sorry, factories. Let's get some more motorized going. And yeah, let's set up another line for artillery because we're lacking there pretty badly. I need a lot of supply resources now. Hi, US. Don't worry, I'm killing your old nemesis, Soviets. I'm apparently not getting anything here anymore. Why not? Why can't I get rubber? Am I out of convoys or something? No trade route can be found. Interesting. Japan can deliver a little bit. Oh boy, the 2 people that actually can deliver rubber, and there's not much to be had. That's bad. British Raj. You are terrible. Huh. We're just gonna have to live with less rubber for now, I think. Why is the trade routes being blocked? Who's doing that? From here. You know, I actually think it's because the Italians took over the Suez Canal. I think previously because the UK doesn't have any reason to be angry with me since I'm not involved in that war. It was easier for me to get resources, but now I can't. These guys did get encircled. That's at least a few divisions that we'll be able to stomp down pretty quick. Go. Let's just go. Okay. I don't feel like waiting around here if I don't have to. Unfulfilled stuff from Siam. Great. Nobody has rubber. That's not good. Try to get a little bit more from Japan, I guess. It's the best I can do. Big encirclement here gets at least another, like, 12 troops. Our tanks seem to be pushing through that pretty well. Their front line has gotten completely screwy. We do need to consider what we want to do with these tanks. Honestly, probably just do a straight push to the north. Try to cut them off from their new capital in Leningrad. All of you guys go here. That's what matters. Nothing matters but Leningrad. How are they looking as far as capitulation? Okay, some pretty good progress has been made. That is the wrong war. German-Soviet War. 62% of the way done. They've lost 4 million men. I've lost 400,000. That's a lot. Okay, if we can at least get this river crossing, that's going to be a huge advantage to take on their capital. Huge advantage, in fact. Yeah, I think we can get it. Nice, nice, nice. Keep pushing. Okay, defend against the tanks. Get that organization in there, please. Thank you. And we've got the surround. Leningrad will fall very soon. That'll be the third capital down. There we go. All right, so where's their new capital? For real, though, where is their new capital? Have they not assigned one yet? I don't know. Maybe I'm just blind, but they're supposed to have a new city function as the default capital for the time being. But I don't seem to see it anywhere, but that should have been worth quite a few more points. They are now 69% of the way done. We're getting very close to ending this war. I think next video will do it. So thank you all very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If so, then be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.